It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor?
Well, I had to have Mr. Rogers accompany me because Aunt Haley's not such a great singer, and she also has a little bit of a cold, making her singing even worse. But I was too excited to not share this book with you. So this book was a song, right? We had to sing it together. And the song was written by Mr. Fred Rogers. Mr. Rogers was a TV show that I watched and your parents watched when we grew up. And Mr. Rogers is actually from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so not too far from you. The cool thing about this song is that song lyrics are actually poems. Poem is like a story, but they tend to be much shorter, like a song, as opposed to a long book. And they don't always have to be grammatically correct, which means they don't always start with a capital letter and end with a period. What I like about this book and the story or the song itself is Won't You Be My Neighbor? In the book, we learn all about what does it mean to be a neighbor. And Mr. Rogers meets with his mailman. He takes the public transportation, the train. He goes to a bakery. And what we notice is that everyone he interacts with, he either waves to or smiles at. Here he's playing with puppets with children. They're singing together. So what does it mean to be a neighbor? A neighbor is someone who you respect. It's someone you can care for. And a neighbor is someone who helps make up your community. Once you get into school, a neighbor could be someone in your class. It could be your teacher. It could be your grandma. It could be grandpa. It could be your cousin. Either way, all of these people can be neighbors, like the policeman here. And neighbors make up our community. And community is so, so important for our health. And giving someone a smile and a wave might just turn their day around. So next time you're out, whether it be today or tomorrow, why don't you give someone a smile and a wave and just say, hi. I think that would make everyone's day to see your smile. I hope you enjoyed this song and this book. Hello there. Have you seen any hummingbirds come to the hummingbird feeder? No, me either. It looks like it's empty. The hummingbirds are some of my neighbors, and I like to feed them because they're so beautiful to watch. So will you help me refill my hummingbird feeder today? Yeah? All right. Let's go inside and fill this up. To make our hummingbird food, we will use 4 parts water to 1 cup sugar. That's all the hummingbirds need to eat. That's their food. And that's exactly what goes in their feeder. Let me get 2 more cups of water. All right, 2 more cups of water. Okay, I put in a total of 8 cups of water. That's 4 plus 4 is 8 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cups of water. But I said our ratio is 4 cups of water for 1 cup of sugar. But I put in 2 sets of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So if I put in 8 cups of water, how many cups of sugar should I add? Remember, 4 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar. But I had 8 cups of water, which means I should have 1 cup of sugar for each 4 cups of water, which makes it 2 cups of water. Of sugar. 2 cups of sugar. Did you understand that math? That was pretty hard. Let's get our sugar. And we want to fill it all the way up till 2 cups. So right there, watch for that line for me. Do you see any sugar yet? Oh, a little bit. Let's shake, shake, shake. See how much more we need. There's our 2 cup mark. Need a little bit more. Whoops. That was a little bit too sweet. Okay, shake, shake, shake. Did we get to the 2 cups? Yeah. And a little extra sugar for the hummingbirds. Just a little extra to help get them through the rest of late spring. Okay, and then the next step is we want to heat up the sugar and the water. Let's start our oven. There we go. And I'll put the lid on. And over time, we'll see the sugar dissolve as the hot water boils away. While we're waiting for our water to boil and our food to be made for our hummingbird neighbors, I thought we might do a fun craft together. Have you ever seen these before? What are these? They're pipe cleaners. They're a super fun craft. So I thought that we could make something that attracts the hummingbirds. Woo. Now hummingbirds like red and bright pink, so that's why our hummingbird feeder is red. So what I'm thinking is we might be able to make a pair of glasses out of these. I haven't really thought this through, so I'm just trying to make these glasses. It's my first time making them, so if they don't work out how I think, it's okay. How I think they should, it's okay. I'll just try again. Or maybe I'll create something completely new or different. Okay. That, what do you think? There's one little eye spectacle right there. Okay, so there's one. If you have these at home, you can make this with me. Now let's see, I've got well, I guess I could just make this other one. Kind of that same size. Good. So, a fun fact about hummingbirds, they're not like other birds. Have you ever seen a hummingbird? You would know if you've seen a hummingbird because they're really tiny. and they flap their wings really, really fast. They flap their wings at 75 wing flaps per second, which is crazy. How fast do you think you can flap your wings? So if these are your wings, how fast can you flap them? What do you think? And we'll do it for 10 seconds, okay? So get ready. Get your wings ready. Are your wings up? All right. Ready? We're gonna flap our wings for 10 seconds. I'll tell you when to start and stop. All right, we're gonna start on 3. 1, 2, 3. Flap your wings, flap your wings, flap your wings. Flap your wings. Flap as fast as you can. Oh my goodness. Flap, 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 flap. Woo! That was 10 seconds. Go ahead and stop. How many wing flaps do you think you got in that time? I think I got close to maybe 15 wing flaps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a wing flap. And I got to maybe 15. Hummingbirds can do 75 of those wing flaps in 1 second. We did 10 seconds. Isn't that crazy? Oh no, here we go. Oh, I made 2 left eyes. Look at that. I've got to adjust my my spectacles a little bit here. There we go. Okay. So I've got 2 eyes, and then I think I'm going to use the pink. So hook these 2 together. Let's see how this is going to work. It's a little tricky. Oh, there we go. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be easy. It's my first time doing this. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to wrap it around. Okay. Well, this is not entirely stable. I think I've made my glasses, and I made them with a little perch for the hummingbirds. Oh, let me take off my real glasses. Put my hummingbird viewing glasses on. What do you think? How would you feel if a hummingbird landed right there on my nose, on my little perch? That would be crazy. I don't know if I would like a bird coming that close to me. It would scare me a little bit. All right, let's go see how our boiling water's doing. I'm going to take my glasses off so a hummingbird doesn't follow me into the house. Come on with me. All right, let's see. We're starting to get some bubbles. But you know, a watched pot never boils. So in the meantime, what should we do? I think we should make some tea while we wait. It appears all the sugar has dissolved. Our last step is to let the feed cool. While I was waiting for the water to cool, I had some fun with my pipe cleaners. I hope you had fun with your pipe cleaners while you're watching this video. Look what I made. It's a little house with a door and a flower and even a little chimney. I think I'm gonna put this right here in my garden. Let's see. What do you think? About right there. How's that look? Beautiful. Let's go check the hummingbird feeder water. Okay. All right, hummingbird feeder filled. Boop. Now it's time to just wait for the hummingbirds. Let's see who comes.